This one is from Jody. I was rear-ended a month ago. I got the other driver's phone number and license number, but he won't return my calls. Now I'm worried that he might not have insurance. What should I do? That's a really great question.
No, it's a great question. It's a true question. I mean, it's true in every sense of the term, because we have this question all the time, several times a month. Hopefully there's an accident report. You know, at the time of the crash, if you called the cops and they got there, if you didn't, if you just exchange your numbers, a lot of times there's just an incident report that you can fill out. If not, it sounds like you actually were just trying to be the nice guy and exchanging numbers and, quote, he's going to take care of you, he's going to take care of this and take care of that, and obviously you know that he was lying the whole time. At this point, I think, you know, Les, you probably agree with this, you probably need to get an attorney involved to use their resources. That we have investigators that are on staff that can track those individuals down and find out where they live and find out that information for them. And if they still refuse to give you their insurance information, there's always the courthouse steps where you can resolve things quite nicely.
Oh. Well, hopefully that answers your question, Jody. Again, we are talking about fighting the insurance company. Our phone lines are open, 850-392-1544, and you can email us at lawcall@WMBB.com. One quick question for you guys, kind of going off of Jody's question a bit. I was in a situation where, you know...
We don't want to hear about your situation.
I was in a situation where someone didn't want to own up to the fact that they didn't have insurance, you know. What happens in that situation? We find it where people don't
there
have
are a lot of times people don't have insurance or don't have
it.
enough insurance,
Exactly.
and that's the man that gets blood from a turnip right there. So,
well, first off, I mean, oftentimes, I mean, you have these situations where people are involved in wrecks. They don't think there's a big deal about it. They say, let's settle it out of court. You know, I'll take care of everything. At the very least, get a police report. You know, have a cop come out there, write something up, because if you're doing nothing else, you're documenting the fact that the event happened. And you know, when you're dealing with an insurance company on whether they should pay this claim or that claim, the first thing they're going to look at is, how do you even know that this happened? And so if you have a police report, that's at least going to document it. You're not putting anybody out. That's what, I mean, that's why our tax dollars are taken, so we can have those types of services, so we can document these types of things that might cause us harm. So you have the police report, number one. Number two, you want to make sure you document your damages, whether they be your property damage to your vehicle, you want to take photographs, whether it's, you know, I'm going to be out of work for a few days or a couple weeks. Do I get that documentation from my employer? Am I going to have medical expenses? What are my bills going to be? You want to make sure you document everything, because at the very least, if you're involved in a wreck and it's not your fault, you're entitled to get all of those things reimbursed to you. And if you have a permanent injury, if you have something a little bit more serious, you're going to be out of work for a longer period of time. You're expected to have future medical expenses that might be a little bit more involved than just something like a physical therapy or something like that. You absolutely want to make sure you document that, and a lawyer is really where you can help, you know, document those things, because I mean, we deal with this thing all the time.
Oh,
so.
yeah. Oh, yeah.